Tom Slingsby helming as usual on starboard on Patriot today. It was, we measured 9 to 11 knots of breeze and a really bumpy short chop that's quite unpleasant in the chase boat. What was it like on board the race yacht?
Yeah, as I was saying, it's a lot better on the yacht than the chase boat. We're flying just above, sort of a metre waves out there, and yeah, we're able to sort of skim across the top. Obviously sometimes you get a little bit wobbly in the waves, but yeah, it was a pretty nice day sailing for us.
Wasn't tremendously windy considering the sea state. When you're coming out of jibes and tacks and looking at ley lines to the next mark, is it very different when you've got those sort of wave conditions, harder to predict?
It's not, I mean, I guess the manoeuvre success is a little bit tougher in those waves, but you're pretty much still tacking on your ley lines and tacking on your jibing on your ley line, and yeah, overall I think we were able to execute manoeuvres well, but the occasional one there where you didn't hook up out of the jibe, yeah, for sure you lost a bit of distance.
You went out quite late in the day. Was there a reason for that particularly?
We'd done a few changes to the boat, and nothing really easy to see by eye. It's just a few changes we needed to make, and yeah, that's why we ended up late, and yeah, now we're back on schedule and we'll be back into our normal programming.
Were you looking for those conditions in particular, that bumpy, kind of not very windy?
No, it was just this was the time we were ready to go again after a few changes, and yeah, but honestly that's the stuff I want to work on, is that little bit lighter winds and bump. It's the toughest conditions to sail in pretty much any foiling boat, and the conditions we're expecting here in August, September, March is probably light airs and a bit of bump, so that's what we would like to focus on a bit more.
Does the new Patriot deal with all of that better than the old Patriot?
Yeah, it's night and day. Obviously our nice big bustle sort of helps us sort of go in and out and transition from displacement to foiling well. If we do make a mistake and fall off, it feels like it's a short-term thing and you just bustle ride and then get out of there. And the old Patriot was pretty sticky, and it was almost like if you did touch down, it was like it had glue on the bottom of it. It was very hard to get going again, so this Patriot is going really well.
You had a 4-day break prior to today. You mentioned some changes to the boat. Can you tell us anything about what got changed?
Honestly, it's nothing major. Yeah, we had just had a time where we said, okay, it's time to do all these changes, and yeah, it's nothing major, and you won't be able to see much at all.
We've got, I think, another 4 days left on the recon before we finish on Saturday. What's the plan now, looking ahead?
Plan is to sail every day. I think I head off to New York tomorrow for Sail GP, and depending on the time we sail, I might do half the sailing session. And then the team's going to be sailing, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday potentially. So obviously we're off the water a bit the last few days, and so we're just trying to make up for lost time.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.